I'm not exactly sure what Coach Otzelberger said at halftime, but the second half was all Cyclones. They scored 60. Syracuse scored 64 for the game. Second half, fast break points, 18-2. Points off turnovers, 20-4. Iowa State is guaranteed now to be one of 3 teams that finishes undefeated in the Players Era tournament. I got my guys Bruce Pearl, I got C. Webb, I got Jalen Rose, and I got Jefferson and Momcilovic, who balled out. And I don't know if you know this. You've played 102 games, Mr. Jefferson. This is the first time you've had 10 assists, and it was 0 turnovers. Congratulations. They're loving it. They're loving it. What happened at halftime? What was the motivation? Why was the second half so strong?
I think TJ just ripped us a little bit. The first half we played with not a lot of energy. I mean, back-to-back, 10 a.m. starts, so it wasn't the prettiest of starts, but he got in us a little bit at halftime, and we turned it around.
Was that second half, that was Cyclone basketball right there?
Without a doubt. I mean, our ball pressure was much better. Our rotations, our communication was much better on defense. So as long as we're doing that, we're going to play pretty well every night.
You made 6 threes. You had a double-double, and you guys go 3-0 in this tournament. What does that feel like?
It feels good to be 3-0. I mean, we're going to be one of 3 teams that are 3-0. So it's good to get 3 big wins here.
Yeah, and I think it's just huge confidence booster for the team. I think a lot of people doubted us coming into this tournament. They think we would go 3-0. So we're really proud of our guys and how we competed this weekend.
And, Coach, I know that defense was something that impressed you a lot.
Yeah, they just turned them over like crazy in the second half. But Milan, TJ, we just going straight TJ? Is that where we're going?
Uh-huh.
Really? That's impressive. All right, saw you guys last year in Maui. Unbelievable game. It was one of the best wins we had all year. Mad respect for you guys. What is it like playing in these preseason, super showcases? How cool is it? How much you enjoy it?
It's really good for us, Before Big 12 starts, that every night it's going to be a tough match. So having these games to prepare for that, and then these road games being away from your hometown, so it's just huge for us.
It's just good to play someone other than the Big 12. We played 2 Big East opponents, 1 ACC opponent, so good to kind of get a glimpse of what the other teams are like, and we played really well this weekend.
You guys are getting better, and we're watching you in that role. And today, you guys both combined for 43 points, 16 assists. What were your goals coming into the season? And did these 3 wins validate any of those expectations that you have now? Has it set a higher bar or a standard for where you want to end at the end of the year?
Our standard has always been high for ourselves. We're going to try to go out there and win every game that we can. And then during the summer and the fall, TJ tries to match our minutes together. So I know we play very well off each other. I love playing with Los, my second year with him. So just love how he hunts the threes and how he continues to stay aggressive, even though if he's missing or he's making every day.
Yeah, I think last year we both knew that me and him and Taman are going to come back. And we needed to take a step up this year. So our role is going to be bigger, and we need to be the guys.
And yet we lose Taman, and I'm sure he's going to be fine, but sometimes an opportunity presents themselves. Killian has come in, this freshman, and has balled out. Can you speak to what you've seen in practice, off-season, and what we're seeing right now from this kid?
That's Killian every single day. When we were doing MMA during the fall, at the end of the MMA, when it's hard, he's out there clapping, yelling, screaming.
MMA, mixed martial arts?
Yeah.
What kind of mixed martial arts are we talking about?
What are y'all doing up there now?
You put people in chokes? What's
UFC?
Yeah, during that time, we were just learning how to do ground work, hand combat, just the whole thing.
Grappling?
And what does this help you with? Like, we talk about ceiling? What kind of stuff?
It was just more so to do something outside of basketball with the team. So kind of more like a team bonding activity that's not basketball.
How to defend without fouling, right? That's what that stuff does. How to use your hands and use your feet without fouling.
So Killian was what, amazing at MMA, or just like he's one of those energy guys?
He's one of those energy guys. He's picking up full court every single day in practice. He just has a motor that's unlike anyone I've ever seen. So just to see him out there compete, he's earned the right to play these games.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best on-ball defenders, I would say, in the country.
Wow.
His defense is elite. And you see his offense, it's just coming along very nicely. His 3-point shot's nice, and he got to the basket very easy today.
Cyclone fans travel well.
Yeah, they really do.
You're returning home.
There.
What does it feel like to play in front of your family and friends?
It's really nice, Came my sophomore year, didn't play it how I wanted, so came in this time and just wanted to play the best of my ability. And then just having so many of my family here just helps me play even better.
It's beautiful. Iowa State 3-0. Not only the fans loving it, social media's loving it too. Momcilovic balling, that Momcilovic smile after getting the steal and dropping the hammer. We might have to take one more look at that. Cue it up. Milan,
You
the
gotta do
steal,
that.
the break, the slam.
First dunk of my college career.
First dunk of his college career.
He's not just a three-point
First dunk
shooter.
of his college
Look
career.
at the hops, baby.
Oh, I love it. Iowa State getting the W.